Which one is conjugate acid of bisulfate ion? Which one of the following is conjugate acid of bisulfate ion? Let us try to find out. Conjugate acid of bisulfate ion. Actually, bisulfate ion acts as acid and base. When this is treated with base, then it donates proton to base. Then bisulfate ion turns into sulfate ion after donating proton. Here, byproduct. Now, this is acid, but when this is treated with acid, then acid donates proton to bisulfate ion. As a result, bisulfate ion turns into sulfuric acid plus byproduct. That is, it acts as both acid and base. In this case, which one is conjugate acid of bisulfate ion? Bisulfate ion, when this is treated with ammonia, this is base. Ammonia is a kind of base. In that case, bisulfate ion donates proton to ammonia, and as a result, bisulfate ion turns into sulfate ion and ammonia turns into ammonium ion. When the reaction moves backward direction, then ammonium ion donates proton to sulfate ion. Then sulfate ion turns into bisulfate ion and ammonium ion turns into ammonia. That is, this is conjugate base of bisulfate ion. When bisulfate ion is treated with base, then sulfate ion is conjugate base. But here, conjugate acid of bisulfate ion. So, bisulfate ion is treated with acid. Suppose hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is stronger than bisulfate ion. It is obtained from the pKa value. pKa for bisulfate, this is 1.99 approximately, and pKa for hydrochloric acid, this is approximately 6.3 minus 6.3. Lower the value of pKa, the acid is stronger. So this is acid, and in presence of strong acid, it acts as base. When this base is treated with acid, this acid donates proton to base, and as a result, bisulfate ion, after accepting proton, turns into sulfuric acid, and hydrochloric acid, after donating proton, turns into chloride ion. When the reaction moves backward direction, then sulfuric acid donates proton to chloride ion, and as a result, sulfuric acid turns into bisulfate ion, and after accepting proton, chloride ion turns into hydrochloric acid. So here it acts as proton donor. That is, this is conjugate acid here. So bisulfate ion is base and its conjugate acid is sulfuric acid. That is, conjugate acid of bisulfate ion is sulfuric acid. Conjugate acid of bisulfate ion is sulfuric acid. Thank you for watching.